Hello and welcome to ProLab. My name is Michael Gallion, and today we are going to cover 3 secret weapons for marketing your bird control work. Some of these things that I'm going to talk about today may seem obvious to some of the more advanced people, but I'm amazed at how much information is assumed in the world of pest control and therefore not shared. And it's one of the things that we pride ourselves on in modern bird control is to understand that there are a lot of newcomers to bird control every year. And especially for our company, we have become the premier place to go to if you're new to bird control. And whether it's you work in pest control or you're a facility manager, these points are really important. So I'm going to go down this list, and hopefully this is going to help you sell a lot more bird control by gaining a lot more access to customers that are out there waiting for you. Now, the number one most obvious, but often overlooked, is search engine optimization or your web marketing. You know, I still run into wildlife operators out in the world who want to do a lot of bird control work, and they don't even have a basic website. Now, that in and of itself just tells everyone in the outside world you're just not really serious about modern bird control living in the modern world. I do not know how any business today can function without a website, at least a placeholder website, and there's really no excuse. It's one of those things that there are so many easy resources, and anybody with basic computer knowledge can create their own with a site like Wix, that sort of thing. They're very easy to use. You can build a site for free. You have to buy some basic, engine components to keep it going. But the bottom line, you've got to have a website. And then you have to really think about search engine optimization. And that includes the keywords that you want to use to make it obvious that you work in the world of bird control. So for the first keyword right there is bird control. Now, if you specialize in pigeon work, then pigeon control, right? These things are all basic standard approaches. Because let's face it, today when a customer needs their problem solved, they're going to pick up their phone and they're going to Google in a key phrase. And whoever is in that local region first is going to win a lot of the shares. Now, back in the day, 10 years ago, you could blanket regional areas even though you weren't part of those areas. And that was a standard practice that you'd see if you scroll down on somebody's landing page. You'd see, 200 cities listed, and that's a cheap grab to try to funnel work in your direction. But things have got a lot more sophisticated. The search engines know where they're located and what region they truly do serve on a regular basis. And that's what you want to take advantage of. You've got to do the search engine through your website, okay? Number 2 is social media. Social media like Instagram, for example. I myself, am one of those people that have been reluctant to use social media to its fullest just because I wasn't as familiar. But Instagram versus Facebook versus LinkedIn, they all have different values. And man, I have not gotten really clear explanations on what works better. The point is, use all of them. Use any and all social media. It's not going to hurt to have, these sort of pages where people can learn about your business in a much more personal manner. I think the thing about Instagram that really lends itself to bird work is it's such a visual, right? You're going to have basic photos and basic videos of cool stories that you put up. Now, those are going to be a little bit different from Facebook, where you can expand a little further. You develop followers on Facebook. Whereas Instagram, you're going to get more casual people watching your story feed, and they may discover you in that regard. And, here at Bird Barrier, our Instagram just keeps going up and up and up. And it's something that our social media, our marketing people take care of. But you don't want to ignore the social media. And when we talk about bird control being visual, it's really important, of course, that you're documenting all of your bird work, all of your examples of before and after. Those are really helpful. Customers, they just are not familiar with the world of bird control. And so by the combination of using your proper website setup along with social media, those are two powerful tools. And the third one, this one just amazes me at the amount of people that disregard this component of the world today, is testimonials. Now the testimonials that appear online are really critical. And testimonials need to be real. They need you need to ask for them. When you finish up a job, when you finish up a success, or even if there were some troubles with a particular outcome, you still want to get testimonials. Testimonials are a report card, hopefully of good, valuable information that's accurate. You know, asking your customer to give you this 5-star review and post it, that's no way to ask for a testimonial. I mean, you're putting words in their mouth if you're telling them to give you a 5-star review. The 5-star review should be an automatic response for the customer that they were so satisfied that they are delighted to give you a review, and it's going to be 5-star. But you know, these testimonials and reviews, and we see them online, where you see 138 reviews and they're all 5-star, instantly tells the customer that those are planted, that you have lobbied to get those sort of testimonials. Most people are going to respond better to 138 reviews and it's a 4.2 rating. This is a mistake that most people make with testimonials. They think that they all have to be 100% accurate. Believe me, I mean, they need to be 100% accurate, but they don't need to be 100% perfection, 5-star, because we live in a world where you're going to make mistakes. The question is, you know, with some of the 4-star reviews, perhaps there's a seed of knowledge that comes from that, especially from 1 or 2-star reviews. Don't think of those as just a failure. Think of it as an opportunity to learn from what they have. And in many cases, when you go to resolve a discrepancy of a 1 or 2-star review, they'll upgrade your review, especially you know, people that you spend that quality time really trying to solve the problem. So having good, solid reviews is a simple task. At the end of each job, when you're getting ready to invoice the job, that's a great time to ask for a review. Before I give this invoice, I want to make sure you're completely satisfied, but I'd really like your feedback. How did we do? When we do our broadcast here, whenever we do our class, our certification class, we do our training, you'll get an exam from us. But before you can actually finish your exam, we're asking for testimonials, we're asking for survey information before you actually can complete the test. And when we do that, so that you're forced to give us your opinion. Now, we're in a unique position where you're kind of beholden on us to finish out the exam, so we kind of use that to our advantage. But that shows you how important it is to us to get accurate feedback from our customers. So those 3 tools, if you are not using those 3 tools, you need to engage them right away. Now, one thing that we're proud of here at Modern Bird Control, here with Bird Barrier and our ProLab studio, we're equipped to do specific training and outreach to all the customers to make the world of bird control better. So if you have any questions about any of these 3 tools, we have those resources available for you. We have done broadcasts on how to build a website. We're going to do more of this in the future, so to you know, help you improve your business. Of course, we want you to sell a lot more bird control. We have the opportunity to sell you the materials to solve those problems. So, as well as, you know, some tips on social media and testimonials, how to go about those. All you have to do is take a look at my personal LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is Michael Gallion with Bird Barrier. You can look at that and look at the type of posts that I put up. It isn't a rocket science sort of thing in order how to give social media, use these to the best. The main thing is that you're informing and you're educating in a helpful way. You're not always trying to sell something to somebody. People want to have good, transparent information about your company. Getting testimonials, either visual or in writing, are really great tools. Hopefully this has been helpful. If you have any other comments, you've got the information here to get a hold of us. We look forward to helping you in the future with other aspects of bird control. My name is Michael Gallion, and we will see you